refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the best fantasy football show in the world, FFC. That's right. We're here. All right, so how has everybody been? Coach has been out. I know it's been about a week and some change. Had to take another little week. Daughter's birthday was very important. She just turned 6. The big 6. That's right. Yeah, we had a great little birthday party shindig. LOL surprise. How that doll became famous is beyond me. But we had an LOL surprise birthday party. We had NFL Sunday that week as well. I lost in fantasy, and I also lost a lot of money. Parlays did not hit that week. It was pretty ugly. But we had a week 12, week 13. There've been some. What am I? 6-6 now? No, 7-6 now. I did have a nice little bounce back this week, but I had a bad 2 weeks in a row. I think I lost 2-3 weeks in a row. I went from 6-4 to 6-6. So now I'm 7-6. I'm a little bit alive, still in the playoffs. Matter of fact, let's check and see what the rankings are. See where I rank at now. How's everybody else doing? How'd they fare this week? It's only a couple weeks left. Almost time for the playoffs. Who's ready? Who's gonna be in? Who's sitting out? I'm on the fence. I gotta go up against this dude one more time. So this could be, I could be 7-7, or I could be 8-7, or 8-6. So we're gonna find out this week. Tank Dell's on the bye. I don't care. Washington's on the bye. We can find a different defense. Who are we throwing in for Tank Dell? We'll probably play Mooney against Minnesota. That'd be about the best play right there. Parcel he tanks for me a little bit. Like he was sparking, and then Ricky became a rookie because I don't know what's going on with the 49ers. They look pretty ugly, is what it is. Are we in the playoffs already? Because they don't even have our projections. Oh, a little weird now. Let me see. How many games do we have left? This is week 14. Oh, this is it. This last week. This is it. I need this win. All right, so let's look at the league and let's look at the standing. What am I? I'm still in 7th place. That's fine. I'm 7. There's a bunch of 7-6s. So I think if I lose, I'm out. Yeah, if I lose, I'm out. Because 1, 2, 3 is 4 7-6 teams. And I'm going against an 8-5, who if I beat will be 7-6. Ooh. No, you'll be 8-6 if he loses. So he'll stay there. 8-5. It's a bunch of 7-6s. And I got to go up against an 8-5. So, ooh-wee. Let's see. Wait a minute. I do need to see something. Let's see. You got Jameis Winston. Really? Oh my. Your whole bench on bye week. But your starters are playing, so I'm probably going to get smashed. Let's see. You got 2 running backs playing again. It's gonna be a rough week. It was tight when he played each other week 1. It's gonna be tight playing against each other in this last week. He's already in. I need this win to stay in because I'm in 7th place right now. So, gotta love fantasy. All right, so let's go check out the R2L League as well and see how everybody's faring over there. As I said, it's been about a week since we've looked at any stats and any league standings. So let's see here. NFL. How did everybody like the snow game in Buffalo? That was like absolutely a beautiful game to watch. I don't know what's going on with 49ers, and now Christian McCaffrey is pretty much out for the season. So when we, as the people who know the sport of football, right, when we say, "Hey, that guy's on the Madden cover, you shouldn't touch him," I think it's about time people truly start to listen. Somebody's still gonna take the Madden cover guy. Hey, let them take it. You know, ain't nothing you can do about it. They're the fools, not you. You just don't bother being the fool like them. That's all I can say. And now he out for the season. Everybody got happy he came back, and it's just like that calf muscle. What? Sorry. No Christian McCaffrey for the rest of the year, it looks like. Let's look at the league and let's look at the standings here. All right, so your done son is first place at 10-3. Nice. Good job. We got Stat Stuffers at 10-3. That's Stat Stuffer. That boy had a roster that was, I don't know how he ended up with all those players. I don't know. Maybe he listened to coach properly. He still had players I wouldn't have taken. Don't get me wrong, because I had other guys on, I would have other guys on my mind. But it's the fact that he was able to, he did not have a strong bench, but man, that start lineup he had, he went off 3 games. Little Kev Call. I told y'all when I read off the rosters. I'm sorry, I didn't mean disrespect. Literal Kev. I told y'all. I said, don't make no trades with him. Don't do it. You better let him die. I told y'all basically let him die, basically is what I was saying. Don't do anything to help. Don't touch Kev. You touched him. Whoever traded with him, oops. Because that man snuck right into 3rd place. Again, y'all gotta remember, when he was losing with the highest score. Like it was crazy. Like this, he would lose with the highest score point. Like I didn't know. I would look at his points because of his roster, and I'm like, how did you lose? And I go look at the other team, like, you just got outscored. That's crazy. Because dude, you put up 164. It's not you really expecting this other guy to put up 168? Like, come on, really? And it's all the players that they weren't supposed to score. So you know what I mean? So it was a little testy for Kev, but that man snuck right in 3rd place. Ooh-wee. It's command time. Fell to 4th, but he held the highest points. He held the highest points all the way through for a while until that doggone dig. Look, it's funny. In Mark we trusted Diggs, and look at the disappointment. I get it. You're in 4th place. It ain't nothing to scuff at. But it's just a tiny bit because you rolled on Diggs and you fell off because of Diggs. You can see the substantial change. It really did happen. Because remember, it's a 14-team league. You ain't got much to fall back on unless somebody pop off for you. I'm hurt because Jalen Reed fell off a bit. You know what I mean? So that's the 3 games I lost. One was he had 3 bad games. I had one with what was it? Brian Thomas had a bad game, but I was still able to survive because K. Lawton went off. But hey, you never know each and every week. And as the season progresses, these games get a little bit tighter. The yards, they shrink a little bit. Somebody that was running 80, 90 in the beginning is running more 50, 60s now. So it's not the same as the way it started. Now, He was all mad at me. The only reason why he in fifth place because of one player. I have no idea. Joe, I have no idea why. I don't know why. I get it. I know what I had ranked. You have to understand. With the way they are ranked, they're ranked that way because, for instance, right, you got to have Chris Olave ranked a little higher than Drake London because you don't know what the numbers are with Drake London and Kirk Cousins. You know what the numbers are with Chris Olave and Carr. However, that don't mean you take him. You can skip him. You can leave him there. Don't become, I wish I had a B button, but I don't. So I'm not going to say the word, but don't become a ranking B. The rankings are there for order, for organization. However, you can skip it over and go somewhere else. You ain't got to touch it. So you are in fifth place because you took Chris Olave when you should have took a running back for somebody else, not Chris Olave. And if you took Chris Olave, it would have been fine later rounds, meaning, yes, he's ranked as high, but oops, you got a steal in the third round because nobody touched him. How do I know this? Look at how, what's his name? Mark ended up with Kamara. I told everybody to stay away from him. I didn't like him. Mark ended up with him low. You got to remember, if Mark would have took him with a first or second round pick, his numbers would not be what they are. You see what I'm saying? He was able to sneak around and get him because he fell really low to the sixth round. When I say don't take him high. Somebody still could have took him in the fourth round. Y'all let that man jaw fall to the fifth or sixth? That's crazy. It just means y'all listen. It just means as he was falling, there were other people there that were taking. So that's why he fell to the sixth. And Mark was like, "What? Come on, thank you." Hey, again, first, second round, no, I'm gonna scuff at that. Fifth, sixth round, boy, how the hell? It's a little different. It is a little different, and it's because of the value. Okay, his value. Has he popped off this year? Yeah, for a sixth round pick, he's playing outstanding. But for a sixth round pick too, where's command time? He's in fourth place, not first place. You have to understand. Let's look at your Dun Sons roster, right? I'm going to show you where he drafted and what he drafted is why he's in first place, right? You got, that's your bench. Where's your starters? You took everybody off. I can't read it off the way I want to, boy. That's fine. Well, I don't know, because his roster ain't, no, never mind, let me not do that, because his roster is actually not even the same when he started. He made trades too, so I can't really go off of that. Let me see here. But yeah, Jaden Full, stay away from Chris Olave. That's not your new rule. All right, we got Redeem Team in sixth place. We've got Zeke and Destroy. He bumped up 3 spots to seventh place. Nice save. You just need to get a win and stay in the playoff. Or is this going to be like the Seattle Seahawks and we're going to have some losing records in the playoffs? Like in that, because this is a top-heavy team. Like, top-heavy league. Got 10-3, 10-3. How you got 2 10-3 teams is beyond me. Man. 9-4, 8-5, 8-5, 7-6, and then everybody else is losing. Costco Sexo is in ninth place. Bang Bang Niner Gang, 10th place. Stay away from them Niners in the draft. Dave. Maybe draft a Patriot. Draft some. He's gonna kill me for that one. Hey, you might have had better success with Drake May than what you've been drafting from the 49ers. I don't know. You traded away. Did you trade away Kittle? That might have been one you might have wanted to hold on. You might have wanted to hold on to. May's Corner is 11th place. Everything or Nothing is 12th place. Oreo McMurray is in 13th place. And no. Because of a 3-game losing streak, he's back in 14th place. Can't say his name because 14th places have no names. There, who lives at the bottom, we are going to spend the off season together there, Cricket. This is the second time I think you have ended your season at the bottom. You don't need the number one draft pick. I hope you actually have the last draft pick. I'm not sure how the draft is going to go this year. You don't need nothing in the middle. We're going to get you right, Teddy. As a matter of fact, I'm saying this live on Hope to Be Soon national TV. Hope to be Monday. Teddy, next year, coach is all yours. I am not doing fantasy football on my own. I told you I'm retired. I wasn't supposed to do it this year. I just did it because I was asked and I was being polite and I was being nice. So that's why I'm not even doing trades. I just drafted my team and I rode with this team. That's all I wanted to do because I didn't want to do it. I want to be here with you guys giving y'all all this information. Okay. So anyway, Teddy, you're gonna have my undivided attention all next year. You get me and you gonna draft together, Teddy. We're gonna sit right there and telecast. And no, don't touch him. Take him, Teddy. We are going to show the world how good I really am. Yeah. So you getting all coaches' advice. You are getting 100% all coach. Be ready, coach. Teddy, I'm gonna call you at 2 a.m. Teddy, go in the way where I get this player, Teddy. I'm telling you, 3 o'clock in the morning. Teddy, never mind. Take him off. You're gonna be in the mind. Me and you, we're gonna have a good season next year. This year, you ain't coming out the swamp, Tim. You're staying right there. But it's okay. We're gonna get you right. It is A-okay. Beware, people. Teddy win the championship next year. He getting all coach. It ain't gonna be fun for y'all. I'm coming cutthroat. Let's go, Teddy. We can't live down here no more. We can't do it. Not no more. 2 years in a row. Okay? 2 years in a row. Teddy, there's too much love in my heart for you. You have too much baseball and sports knowledge to live in 14th place in football. It will not be this way next year. No. I don't care if Joe does a 10-second draft. We got this, Teddy. Understand that. If you fall, it's all on coach this time. How about that? Let's put coach's reputation on the line. Oh, I'm talking noise. Oh, I don't do this just to look pretty. Oh, I like to put all my chips on the table. I'm that insane. Why not? What else do I have to lose? I know what I'm doing here. This isn't a joke. Like, I know football. I talk football. I understand numbers. This is so much fun. So yeah, I want Teddy to win a championship. We're going from 0. That fast. Beware. I'm coming. Teddy, you better tell him. You better warn him. You got a handicap. Yep. And if you think you don't need one, you better You better go talk to Joe and Vaughn. You don't think they come at me with that? Come on now. Come on. Why you think Joe got so mad with the whole Chris Olay because he took Chris Olay? He was mad he took him because he ranked Chris Olay. He was ranked. He got mad. I can't rank Jake London higher than Chris Olay based off of the fact last year how the numbers were. They were right there. You just take them when you want. You don't have to take it by the ranking. That was Joe fell off. He took it by the ranking. However, they ask me advice all the time in football. Teddy, it's okay to have a handicap. I had a handicap. You know what it was, my brain? I'm stupid. I am the handicap. Look at this. There's a lot of football in here, bro. There's a lot. I'm sorry, there's a lot. It really is. So I got you, Pimp. We're going to do this next year. That's okay. All off season, we got it. I'm going to show you how to draft. I'm going to show you what players to look at. Matter of fact, Teddy. And I say it right here because nobody's going to take him next year. You will, because you're going to have the right spot and the right time to take him. CJ Stroud. He's going to be outstanding. give me. I gotta give it to everybody. I can't just give it to you, Teddy. I'm saying it out loud here now, so the world that watches Coach knows as well. CJ Stroud, 2025, fourth round pick. Why? Well, he has Nico Collins. He has Tank Dell, who will be a lot better next year. Again, I didn't beat up on Nico as much as I could have because why? I understand what it's like trying to run after your injury. It's not the easiest thing. It takes a while to get under your leg. Ask Tom Brady. He has a lot of championships, but the year he had to come off that ACL tear, first 6 weeks of that season, he looked like poor poo-poo. He couldn't plant his foot. Okay, it takes time mentally to be ready to do those things. You don't want to break again. You don't want it to happen again. It's a mind thing. Look at how many times Gronk kept coming in and out of the game, but one time I think he took a hit because he was worried about that leg, but he took a hit right in there. He popped up and said, all right, I'm ready to go. And he went off too. It's a mental thing. They have to get through the mental part of the pain. You know what I mean? So Tank Dell is going to be a lot better next year. They're going to have another back. Don't think they're just going to sit on Joe Mixon. No. They're going to get a guy that can catch as well. They're going to get another receiver because they can, and everybody else this year needs a quarterback. The Texans, what they need to do is get some healthy pieces back on their defense. They're going to draft more defensive pieces, and they're going to load up on offense this year. They definitely need to get some offensive line help, absolutely, for the pass protection. No drafting. They need to go get that out of free agency. They need to go trade and pay somebody to come protect CJ Stroud. But the moment, I need y'all to understand something. I told you guys do not take him this year. He's a sophomore slum. He gave the league he gave him a lot of film last year. He played all year. You understand what I'm saying? He gave the league a lot of film, and they're destroying him right now. They're supposed to. They're supposed to. But understand something. As bad as he's playing this year, is he playing that bad? Or is his numbers just as low? That's the thing. His number, they're still winning. Texas still got a winning record. They're still number one in that division. He's just they've shrunken him a bit, is all it is. But then look at where he's struggling and look at how they're winning. That's dangerous next year. Why? Because barring an injury, this man plays through all this struggle. Oh, he's gonna be a beast next year. His eyes will see things on the field. It's one of those things, right? Like, remember how you do something like, I wish I had that one back. Oh, he will. Next year when they run that play again, it gets the same style. And I got it because he sees it now. You have to understand the struggle sophomores go through. If you go through sophomore slump and you have a team where you guys are still winning and you're struggling, but you're winning, you're going to be awesome that next year. If you're struggling and y'all are losing, you're the reason y'all are losing and you can't get it together, you're a problem. And most likely within the next year or two, you'll be best being average. You know what I mean? Best at being average. Did Love go through it? No, he's going through more of an injury slump, but he didn't go through a sophomore slump. Why? He sat behind Aaron Rodgers for a while. That his sophomore slump kind of waned out. So it was almost like when you see it on the field, that's why I told y'all last year, it's one of those. That's the thing about it. With him last year, is he going to come out and just ball, or is he going to come out and struggle a bit? And if he came out and struggled a bit after sitting for 4 years, that's a problem. He came out ready to go, and he hasn't struggled since. Just ding injuries right now. So that's how you have to look at it. That's why I was so big on Jordan Love this year. Was I not? I told y'all I'd take Jordan Love this year. After what you saw last year, after what you saw them doing the draft, and go getting them some offensive help, they're a little different. They can go get younger help. They had a line. They just needed to plug in some pieces. And who you know what those pieces were for? That was for the running game. Because look at them. Look at Josh. Look at that running game. What did I tell you? So again, next year, Look for CJ Stroud to have a beautiful bounce back. And again, I'm telling you, sneak pick, third, fourth round pick. Teddy, if we can't get CJ Stroud with the third and fourth round, we are going to do something. We're going to mind play. And I'm telling you right now, we're not taking the quarterback to the last round. We're going to load up. I'm going to tell you right now, Teddy. If we cannot get Stroud with the third, fourth, we're moving on. We're moving on. We won't see a quarterback. We probably won't see a quarterback to the waiver wire. Why? Because quarterbacks don't win you leagues. Running backs do. Always remember that. You better have some running backs. And if we can't get the running back, if we can't get the quarterback we want, best believe we loading up on running backs. I'm telling you. And coach has a tummy rumbling feeling that there's gonna be some good running backs next year. So you got Tank Bigsby, who's gonna go off next year. He's a big one for me. You have Trey Benson. He's gonna be another one. He's gonna be a big commodity next year. Who else am I looking for next year as a running back? What team has a spark? Oh, Tampa. Sean Tucker, I think he's going to be nice next year. Now, he's going to be more of a second, third round pick because I believe he's still going to share the rock, right? However, they're going to touchdown depend on him like crazy. You don't think I'm playing? Watch. If you don't think I'm serious, watch what I tell you. He's really good on the ground. Like it's the way he runs and the way he covers ground. He's going to be a red zone target. I'm sorry, for the air and the ground. He's going to be very, 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 very big next year. But anyway, let's move on. We got a lot to go over today. CJ Stroud is, again, with these type of struggles, it's more so they saw the way he likes to throw the ball and where the areas he likes to throw to. They're just taking those areas away. That's they're intelligently making him go somewhere else. That's why his balls are being overthrown, underthrown, or that's why he's running away or taking hits. It's his areas of comfortability are disrupted. Point blank, period. They're literally making him win in other ways. That is why I'm telling you guys, it is dangerous for him with them winning the way they are. Do they have a strong record? No. Should they have a winning record for a normal struggling quarterback? No. If this was Kirk Cousins on this Texas team, they would have a losing record right now. And I like Kirk, but they would have a losing record right now because he's an average quarterback. He's not great. He knows where to put the ball on the spot. And he's been in the league long enough that he can for sure do that consistently, okay? But he's struggling right now too, right? However, a CJ Stroud struggling the way he is because they're just taking away what he likes and they're making him go in other places. Do you know what they're actually – every coach that plays CJ Stroud is like they're mad because of the way they have to play defense against him to stop him, right? But again, what is he doing? Winning games still, right? Because they're making – it's not pretty. So what does that mean? They've kind of given him an out for next year. Like he's going to get more comfortable throwing where he's not comfortable throwing now, if that makes sense. So now his quarterback vision that's like here is going to go here. Like he can – you never want to enhance a quarterback's vision. It's why the coaches take the filming so seriously and literally tap in to take away what the quarterback likes to do, struggle, get in their head, mess with their abilities, mess with their timing. That is the whole genuine point. And when you do that to somebody, they still win. You've unintentionally enhanced them. Because again, if they're good, if he's that good, again, next shot, which I believe, he's going to throw for like 4,700 yards next year. Will he have a little bit more interceptions? I think so. I think he'll have over 10 interceptions next year because he's going to go for shots where he needs to, and they'll either at times he'll make them, and at times they're gonna get against really good defenses when he does it. Like Pittsburgh, if he plays, they're gonna pick him off. It's just you can't do that against great defense. I don't care who you are. Brady got picked off. Like, come on, let's be real. It's just what I'm saying is outside of he may turn the ball over more because he's going to be more aggressive in the air. He's going to be outstanding. He's going to be a top 5 quarterback between yards and touchdowns, I believe. So again, I'm promoting CJ Stroud as a very high draft pick for next year. All right, so let us move on to some donkeys and stallions here. We have some people that got us that win we needed, and we got some people that pretty much see you next year, right? You're not making it to play. If you lost this week, you might be able to save yourself next week if it comes down to that kind of game, but for others, you pretty much, a lot of you, 14th, 13th, 12th place, y'all 10th place, y'all out. You know it. There's one game left. There's nothing you can do with that one game unless you are tied with 5 other people and half of them lose. Let's be real. You're not going anywhere. You're going on the couch with Coach, and we're gonna look at next year. I'm not on the couch. I'm not on the couch just yet. I still got one more game to stay alive. I'm in 7th place. I'm right there. I just can't drop. Because I was like 4 other people. I tell you, this league tough. This league is tough. I barely was at equal waiver wire. Ain't nobody there. Man, these people will take people and drop them on Sunday just so you don't have them. And I was winning so much. Was never ever in a high place to take a waiver wire picks. Or again, I never had any high waiver wire picks. So everybody out that could have won it, they were already gone. So again, I never stress on that. I stress on the draft because unfortunately, hey, Pip, we might have to ride out together all season. You know what was icing on the cake for last night's win, too? Guess who tight end I went up against? Yeah, Kyle Pitts, 0 points. Let's go. Yeah, I had K-Dot. Let's go. All right, so we had some donkeys that laid down ever so ugly. Oh, Justin Herbert, 16 for 23, 147 yards, 1 rush, 8 points, negative 10.6 versus the projected numbers. Oh my God. Woo! Breece Hall, 60 rushing yards, 1 fumble. The Jets are over. They're golly. Hey, look. Hey, I'm sorry. Coach was wrong. I really thought this was going to turn it. If Devontae Adams, he can't. Hey, bro, you come to the NFL's Chris Paul, bro. You just every team you go to, going nowhere. I don't know what happened, bro. Like I was hoping it would have been right for you with y'all had a squad, top 5 defense, and you fired your coach, and then I don't know. Mike Williams is literally on a winning team. Mike Williams and let me tell you about 2 receivers who pray to their God, because Mike Williams and DeAndre Hopkins went to bed losers and woke up in playoff contention. Dead. I'm dead, bro. The NFL can be cruel. They really can. Like, come on. I mean, and I told you, Mike Williams was a trade piece for the Jets. I told you guys he wasn't staying in New York. I knew that. But he went to Pittsburgh, where they really actually need a guy like him. Is he performing? Same thing as Mr. Can't stay on the field. What's his name? He was a Raider. Why can't I? Cooper. What's his name? Something Cooper. Y'all know. I'm so bad because I can't get his name. But he's a Bill now. He went to bed a loser and woke up a winner. It happens like that sometimes in the NFL. But some losers just stay losers. Cooper Kupp, 3 receptions, 17 yards. You had 4.7 points. Kirk Cousins, 24 for 39, 245 yards. Woo! 4 interceptions. What? Woo! 2.1 points. And Chuba Hubbard, 43 rushing yards, 1 fumble, 2.3 fantasy points. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. That's just completely horrible. Like, the fact that you have 2 quarterbacks on this list, because Amari, thank you, Tomo. Couldn't get this sorry fool's name out of my mouth. Mr. Put up 200. This dude puts up like a third of the yards for one game and never plays again. He always has a 200-yard game, goes off, and then, like, where's Amari Cooper? Now he in Buffalo, and he's barely heard of. Like, he went there to be a receiver, and yet the Bills have, like, no receivers. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Keon Coleman was, like, bringing some kind of light to them. Oops. Ooh, Tobo, how I feel be 10-3. First place. First off of, what I give you? I gave you C- or C. C's get degrees, Phil. You and Mark. I gave Mark a C too. Or I think I might have gave Tobo a B. I can't remember what grade I gave you. But I believe every grade except for Dave. Dave, the only reason why your grade didn't hit is your team just said. Hurt. Everybody was on AR. Everybody was on. Your team was IR. Hey, I'm so sorry, Dave. Oh, man. From C to A plus. Hey, look. His roster could be what it could be. But when the fantasy gods cradle you like Simba, hey, you got to ride that cradle, pimp. They made it look real for 3 games, but they ain't took their hands off this man. You got Vaughn with the weakest bench roster punching through everybody, and Tomo's just getting lifted. You got Mark with the sneak pick of Alvin Kamara, and Tomo's just getting lifted. You got Kev. I told everybody, don't you make a trade. If I said it just like, if you make a trade with Kev, you're going to make his roster better. I said that specifically. Y'all made trades with him, and where is he at now? Sitting handsomely in 3rd place. I told you, leave him alone. You should have let Kevin die. Now he's sitting here drunk and happy about to take all y'all out in the playoffs. Oh, drunk Kev with a win. Oh, my goodness. I need him on the show. Kev, if you win fantasy, get the bottle. It's going to be a special one for you, Phil. Because I told everybody to stay away from you. Because the only person I know you will be able to handle is Kev. It's Tomo. Why? Because the fantasy guys are going to take their hands off him in the playoffs. They don't hold on too tight. This is your last Prado this week. But after this, Tomo, you on your own. They're cruel that way. All right, where were we? All right, let's wear them Stallions, the ones that led us to victory. Got us looking real good. Looking forward to the playoffs. We got Brock Irving, 2 rushing yards, 10 receptions, 140 yards for 1 touchdown for 30 points. Jaden Daniels, 25 for 30. Rookie of the year? Yeah, right. No, hands down. Rookie of the year. Number 2 would be Bo. I have to say Bo Nix is number 2, but hands down, especially after that crazy game last night. But hands down, Jaden Daniels is rookie of the year, right? Like, who wants to? There's no discussion. There is no battle. There's no fight. There's no, but what if? No, he is hands down, if I'm not mistaken, rookie of the year, right? Because Washington is headed to the playoffs. They had 2 struggling games. I think they don't have 4 losses on the season. Washington headed to the playoffs because of a rookie. So, rookie of the year. 27.6 points. Yeah. I said rookie. Bo Nix is number. He would be a knob. What other rookie is behind Jaden? Unless I'm missing something. Maybe Brian Thomas Jr. He's actually had a really stellar year at receiver. So maybe Brian Thomas Jr. could be number 2. If I had to, yeah, maybe. Maybe Bo Nix is maybe 3 or 4. But Bo Nix is playing. He had a slow start, but no, not Bo Nix for rookie. No. He is behind Jaden Daniels as quarterback anyway. But I think collectively he could probably be 3rd or 4th. But because he's had a stellar year. He had a slow start, but he's been balling. But I mean, honestly, like if you can make Cortland Sutton look good, I'm sorry, you're a good quarterback. You tell me what quarterback has been there with Sutton and made Sutton look like this all of a sudden. Please tell me, because I ain't seen it. And Bo Nix has been doing it. This team has actually been moving through Bo Nix as the season has progressed. But again, no, not all out rookie of the year. No, he'd be number 3 or 4 on my list. But it's Jaden Daniels for 1, and I want to say it could be Brian Thomas for number 2. If his numbers are there, I haven't looked at all the rookies to see where they are, unless it's a defensive rookie that's been balling. I'm not quite sure. All right, where were we? And let's see, Bucky Irving. But yeah, Daniels, rookie of the year. Bucky Irving, 152 rushing yards. 1 touchdown, 3 receptions for 33 yards, 27.5 points. Excuse me. Terry McLaurin, 8 receptions, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns, 27.3 fantasy points. And again, if you got Scary Terry going off, you got yourself a quarterback. Sorry. Terry been there all the time with all these quarterbacks. And I barely see Terry in the stud category. Since Jaden Daniels has been here, I see Terry McLaurin in the stud category. Like he is that guy. Boy. Hey, Jaden, you went to the right team. I'll tell you that too, because if he went to Chicago, I don't think we see this. No. I don't think we'll see it. Now, hold on, let's finish this. And last but not least, Russell Wilson, who is playing wonderful football with the Pittsburgh Steelers. 29 for 38, 414 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 rushing yards, 26.9 fantasy points. This man had 400 passing yards. Russell Magic will sprinkle. Look here. I like Russell Wilson as a Pittsburgh Steeler. And here's the other thing. I like Justin Fields as a Pittsburgh Steeler. This man won. And you know what's so funny about the way he won? Because like he said, he feel very compensated. Because Justin Fields ain't touched the field since. But he will soon. Don't worry. Oh, and I like the new Bronco. I like the Broncos white on blue. Very, very beautiful. Would it be a shock to say Pittsburgh is going to be a formidable team to deal with in the playoffs? That defense is top. Okay, that defense is top. That offense is at the right time putting it together. We ain't seen Najee run like this in a while. Najee's doing pretty good with a good quarterback. If the road ain't too bumpy, we could see Pittsburgh make a fight for the AFC Championship game. Just saying. They're are they number 1 in the division since they beat the Ravens? If I'm not mistaken, they're number 1 in the division. And then they just beat Cincinnati. So they're 2-0 in the division. Let me see something. Yeah. Yeah, now it's yo, it's looking real good for Pittsburgh right now to really hurt some hearts in the playoffs. Like, I don't know, my money right. I don't know, man. Tomlin, I don't know. He's this team looks different. It feels different. I don't even know if I can use the word hunger for this team. Like, they're really good. They even like, come on, like Russell Wilson didn't play for 4 or 5, 6 weeks, and they were winning. Now he's in, they're winning. It's in the air. It's something. This team is putting it together. Again, like I said, at the right time. And I get it. Other teams are winning too, but the AFC ain't that strong. It's really not. And what I mean by that is what they can handle any team that they face come playoff time. As how I feel. So I don't know. Pittsburgh might sneak into that AFC Championship game. Be wary if you are not a Pittsburgh fan. Your heart could be broken here soon. I'm sorry, because they look real good. They look real strong. They're looking healthy. They're going to finish the season strong. They've gotten through the toughest parts of I think they got one more tough week, another another division week this week, and I think it's against the Browns. If it's not the Ravens again, so I gotta go look. But I don't know, man. Pittsburgh is on their way to the playoffs. Just that's never a good thing, especially if they have a seat. So, I love football. All right. Let us take a quick commercial break, and when we come right back, we are going to get into fantasy news and updates and get you guys ready for week 14. Getting ready for week 14. Quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Han.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, welcome back. All right, so we're going to go into our fantasy news and updates and get us ready for week 14. Tomo, if you missed it, I'm tired of seeing Teddy at the bottom. I'm going full in with Teddy next year. I'm going to be his handicap from the draft through the end of the season. I'm putting my reputation on the line with Teddy. We're going to get this thing done, and we win the championship next year, Teddy. You understand? Win a championship. All right. Let's see what we got here. It is Tuesday, so it may not be too many. There we go. All right, so we got some week 14 pickups. All right, we got running back, 49ers running back, Isaac Granado. We got Jonathan Brooks from the Panthers. We got Adam Thielen from the Panthers. We have Braylon Allen from the Jets. I think he's going to actually start to get more touches at the end of the season. So if you have Braylon Allen, it might be a good time to start putting him in your flex. I think the Breece Hall project is pretty much going to get stumped for this year. You might even see Breece Hall get traded. Nick Westbrook is a pickup and a start. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is a pickup. Caleb Williams is a pickup. He had one good game, but I mean, at this point, there's really not much out there. So if you have to pick him up, if you're picking him up, it's because your quarterback most likely has a bye this week. Because there are a lot of teams on bye this week. Devon Veal from the Broncos is a pickup as well. I got enough wide receivers. He can't fit on my team. Bro, Teddy should have did a lot of things. Oh man, Teddy should have did a lot. Teddy should have had Zach Wilson. There are a lot of no's and do's and nots for Teddy that I'm hoping. Teddy, I'm telling you, Teddy, you're gonna have me in your ear all offseason. I'm plugging you all offseason, Teddy. We're gonna get this together. We're gonna build up so many dummy rosters, it ain't gonna be funny. Okay? I mean, Teddy, you're gonna get sick of me. I'm sick of you losing. I'm sick of it. The next draft you have, people gonna look at it. Coach can't help Teddy no more. That's exactly what they're gonna say. I promise you. That's what they're gonna say. You went out. There's a certain amount of people we just won't touch, Teddy. You, for some reason, everyone I said don't touch is on your roster. I don't understand that. Let me stop. All right, let's see if we got anything else. Let's say it's Tuesday. Not too many big updates. All right, we got Kamani Vidal is a pickup for the Chargers. Jeremy Minich, running back for the Washington Commanders. Brandon Cooks. Don't touch Brandon Cooks. That ain't going nowhere. Alec Pierce, wide receiver for the Colts. Parker Washington, wide receiver for the Jags. Blake Corum, running back for the Rams. Yes, because this is the time of the week, or this is the time of the year in football. All these names that I'm saying, where I'm telling you to pick up, they're gonna start getting a little bit more playing time because the season's pretty much over. If you have a losing record, you're gonna see these players get a lot of playing time. If you have a winning record, they're just gonna kind of get in and out. You're gonna see them getting in and out plays. Blake Corum, if the Rams are losing, like, I might be hurting because he may vulture off of Kyron Williams these last couple of weeks. It's just unfortunate. Sincere McCorm, running back. Let's see something. Because if they're putting his name out, the Raiders are claiming him out there like that. That most likely means he's going to get some touches. Like, he's going to get some substantial running touches. Let me see something. No, don't jump on him too. Don't jump on him just yet. He had a good, strong 8 points against the Chiefs. That's really good. If you take him, have the roster spot to take him. Don't just take him and drop somebody because he had no. Because the reason why I'm saying it, he reverted back to the practice squad. However, keep your eye out because he could come back to the starting. Come back to the 53-man roster if the other running backs aren't healthy to go. So they got to put him back on the practice squad because he's not a part of the 53-man roster. He just kind of got called up. So it's kind of like how they did with was it last year with Flacco? Because he wasn't on the roster yet. They didn't have the roster spot, so he can play him, but they have to put him back down. So that's all it is. So keep him in your pocket if you can. Like if you can pick him up, pick him up. If you can't, you might miss somebody for a quick week. Like if you can't stash him, you just can't stash him. Let me see if I can stash him. And you can't pick him up today anyway, because it's Tuesday and the waiver nothing opens up till tomorrow. So I am going to what is my internet stuff acting up? Put my bid in for it. Noah Gray is 1% rostered. He's getting a little bit more targets, but I wouldn't have him on I wouldn't start him. All right, you have Sam Darnold for a weekly stream versus Atlanta. Yep, I would play Sam Darnold versus Atlanta. Russell Wilson versus Cleveland. I told you it's another division game, and Cleveland just took a beating. They took a bad loss against a rookie quarterback. So look for Russell Wilson to pick on the Broncos or the Browns this week. Like Jameis Winston over here praying to be delivered from pick sixes, and he gonna mess around and throw 2 against this Pittsburgh defense. And I mean 2 pick sixes. They're gonna try to anyway. They like every time Pittsburgh get a pick, I swear to you, out of vain, they're gonna try to go run it back. I know they are. But yeah, that's that. I'm playing. Where my thing go? I am streaming Russell Wilson against Cleveland this week. Will Levis against Jacksonville. Absolutely, that defense is atrocious. That coach may not live to see the next season. Cooper Rush against Cincinnati. Yeah, you can play Cooper Rush against Cincinnati. That defense is not good either. Will Cincinnati win? Most likely. I don't see the Cowboys winning that game, but you can still start Cooper Rush if you need a quarterback. Defensive streams this week. We have Chicago Bears against San Francisco. Oh, really? Actually, I do like that stream. I do like that. I might have to stream Chicago. Tennessee against, or I might do Tennessee against Jacksonville because, again, Jacksonville is bad. No, the D. I'm talking about the offense. No, the defense. I'm tripping. No, I'm not starting Jacksonville defense. That's crazy. New Orleans Saints against the Giants is a good start. That's when you can start. No, don't start. I don't know why they have Tennessee Titans listed here. I know Jacksonville is bad, but that offense is good enough to beat Jacksonville's defense. So no. Do not stream Jacksonville's defense. Don't do that to yourself. I don't know why they have that in there. All right, so we have nothing much else for us. Nobody had any start-sit questions this week. Most likely you're in or you're almost out. Again, we got one game left for a lot of us. Win and you're in. Lose and you're just going to go sit in the corner like Pablo Escobar and just kind of play that face. You know what I mean? There ain't much you can do. You got to wait, basically. That's that wait fan. I got to wait a whole year. Yeah, you got to wait a whole year to play fantasy. But you know what you don't have to wait for? You don't have to wait for you to do your parlay. Yeah. However, when I tell you, I took some ugly losses this last week and a half. That's the name of the game, man. You gotta push through it, right? But yeah, I was up, and now I'm trying to get back up. Basketball parlays are hard, bro. They're hard. It's unpredictable, especially with player props. It's hard. Like I'm trying to get the best odds and trying to understand it a little bit better. I'm getting there. I have some basketball wins, but I have more basketball losses than I do basketball wins. I tell you that much. It's very unpredictable. You had James Harden, and you got to remember too. I had to put something together too. Like the season just started, so where you had James Harden who couldn't score over 21 points during the first month of the season. Now, buddy's in his 30s and he's killing folk. And if you take the under on him right now, you might be in trouble. So it's a lot of things you gotta take into account: who they're playing, the defense they're playing against. Is it a back-to-back game? Just a lot of avenues to consider when you're gambling. Okay, but we all love it. If you're a sports bettor like myself, we love it. We love the rush. We cuss out the losses. But you know what? Like, for instance, I had a beautiful ticket, and I wish it would have hit. It would have hit for 1,800. And it didn't. You know what? I took Anthony Davis for over 25 points. Ended with 19. I was like 8 points away. And everything else on a 7-leg, and I've never done a 7-leg before in my life. That was my first 7-leg. Everything else on that 7-leg hit, except for that one. So it's the rush of it's the thrill of the odds, to be quite honest with you. Like, man, it's especially when they do hit. Like, I had a 5-leg NFL ticket for Sunday, and I did not like a lot of those games, so that's why some of those did not get my money. Sorry. It was just 5 ones. I was like, let me get the money line on these and let me be happy. And boy, was I, because they hit. Especially that Seattle Jets. And they had the odds of the Jets winning that game. And I said, how? The Jets are bad. They don't have a defense. They fired their coach. The offense is not good. Aaron Rodgers can't do it. I don't know what everybody was looking for. I thought he could when he got some good help. He got the good help. He still can't do it. I was wrong. So, no, give me Seattle, where I just watched Geno Smith win the game. Or was it last week? Put the game on his shoulders and won. Yeah, he'll handle the Jets just fine. That's literally what I put my name on. So, and what happened? Seattle beat the Jets. You know what game I didn't like? Tampa Bay and the Panthers. I did not like that game. I get it. Tampa still won, but the fact that I didn't that game on overtime, I didn't. It was nothing but that game I liked. No. Oh yeah, so Kirk Cousins struggles in Week 14. Michael Penix Jr. will play. That's true. That's true. But it shouldn't be. You want to know why? I don't think they're playing bad. I think the offensive line needs to play better. I'm quite honest with you. But I also know that the Atlanta Falcons they've last 3-4 weeks, they played against some really good defenses. So you got to there's a lot to take into account before you think a player just needs to get benched. Like, you just pay that man all that money, and the minute he starts to struggle, you want to bench him? I don't think so. You got to let him play through the struggles. You trying to hop on a fresh leg with no film, thinking that's going to carry you into the playoffs. You're going to make a mistake, Atlanta. All right? It's going to bite you in the butt if you play that. If you play that card, do it if you want to, Atlanta. You go ahead and think you can go ahead and throw Penix in there because Kirk is struggling right now. What's their record? Okay, Google, what's Atlanta Falcons' record?
The Falcons are first in the NFC South with 6 wins and 6 losses for a winning percentage of 50%.
All right. They're 6-6. They fell pretty hard because I didn't think they're going to be 6-6 around this time. So they kind of got to win out, or Tampa Bay going to mess around and hop over them. So this is definitely not the time. Yeah, this is definitely not the time to bench Kirk Cousins for the rookie, thinking that that's going to catapult you. No. You got to let Kirk Cousins play through the struggles. I'm sorry. That's the name of the NFL. Like, you can't. And that's one thing I think so now I see it. Atlanta has no real structure. They're chasing wins so bad that they're ready to drop a player the minute they struggle. And that is why they can't win nothing. Like, you cannot function as an organization with that kind of manner. Because now you're going to get players who won't trust coming to your organization because why? They're going to be in fear if they have a struggle. Now you're ready to drop them for the next man? Like, because you did it with To be honest with you, you did it with Bijan. The minute he looked like he was struggling, Tyler Algier, go. Like, y'all can't do that. You really can't, man. Like, that right there does not create team camaraderie. You know what I mean? That creates me mentality. And if you have me mentality, you're not winning a Super Bowl. You're not. Got everybody saying, man, Patrick Mahomes playing the worst football of the season. He rarely is. And guess where they at? First place. Why? Because that's a team. That team is picking up where their quarterback is struggling. And you know what? Maybe if this receiver wasn't a Brown, they would have won last night. Because, boy, Kadarius Toney still dropping balls. It no matter where that kid go. Oops. They thought I was going to catch it. I don't do that. I play receiver and just run around in circles. He don't catch. I mean, oh, my God. It was just like, dude, no matter where you go, we're going to watch you drop a ball. Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Potato. You suck. Because Kadarius Toney cannot play football. How this dude, put me out there, coach. I'm ready. I'm old. I'm 40. I got a bad back. But I promise you, I can catch a one-yard catch. I'll let the defender tear my back up. I promise you, you can have it. It ain't no good anyway. I can barely use it. So let me catch that 1 yard for you. Because that guy is hot doo-doo. Man. But anyway, if you guys don't have any fantasy questions for Coach, I appreciate your time today. We will be back next week. We'll be back next week for week 14 recap and get ready for week 15. And we should have, when we come back next week, playoffs, baby! We are in the quarterfinals. That's it. This is it. This is week 14. This is the last week of fantasy for some. For fantasy football regular season. This is it. This is it. There's nowhere to go but in or home. Winning, you're in. Losing, you're out. That's it. There's nothing else after this. Hey, and when we get into the playoffs, it's another struggle. Because you lose, you going home. You ain't going to the championship. Goodbye. So look, study. Don't mess around teetering with your roster, with your roster. Start who you want to start. Have confidence in who you want to start. And man, just take the win and take the loss. That's all you can do. Don't throw your phone, don't break no TVs. don't throw all your winnings on this one game. Just make your lineup, sit back, hope to God you don't have anybody playing on Thursday. I'm laughing, right? And then I mess around and go look, and I got a guy playing on Thursday. Let me go and see what we're looking like because we want to make sure we're ready to. I gotta win. Yeah, I'm out, so I ain't got no choice. I gotta play. I gotta find a defense in Washington because they're done. I gotta wait till tomorrow. Tank Dell is out, so I gotta put in Mooney. And Mooney is playing Minnesota, so he should be okay. But other than that, I do like the matchups. I don't know. I got Kyron Williams going against Buffalo. I don't know. See, that's why they got Blake Corum. See, I don't know. It ain't looking too good for Coach. Winning, we're in. That's what it's looking like. And I gotta play against the same dude I beat week 1, and he might have his revenge on me and put me out. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But again, all you can do is set your lineup and ride it out. That's all you can do. Oh, what an exciting year. I'm loving it. All right, so again, I'll be back next week, guys, for another week 15 or week 14 recap. And then getting us ready for week 15 playoffs. I need to get that Jim Moore voiceover. Playoffs. Oh, I love that. I love saying that. But yeah, we are ready to go. I hope you guys are ready. I'm scared. I hope you scared. Nah, I ain't scared. Look, we went all season talking noise. That's the joy of fantasy football. So when that L comes, you better sit down. Take that L and go on. Tip your hat to the winner. And take your behind and wait, because you ain't doing nothing for a whole year. Unless you're like me, and when fantasy's over, it's fine. So we got parlays to win, baby. Yes, right. We winning money. So, hey, I enjoy it every day, or I enjoy coming on every day, obviously. Every week, talking to you guys. So stay tuned for next week. We'll figure out who's in the playoffs, figure out who's out. Will Coach make it in? Will Coach be out? We're going to find out next time on FFC. I love that. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. All right, so I love you guys. Coach is out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.